Welcome, ladies, to Mindset Monday. Today is May the 18th. My name is Alicia, and I'm a holistic health coach who support women in creating lives that feel sustainable, nourishing, and grounded. Today, we are discussing what is really causing your symptoms. Hot flashes that seem to come out of nowhere. Night sweats that leave you waking up soaked. Mood shifts, anxiety, irritability, broken sleep, and that overstimulated feeling where everything feels like too much. These symptoms are not random, and they are not just in your head. What is happening in this season is that your hormones are not simply dropping in one smooth line. During perimenopause, especially estrogen and progesterone can fluctuate up and down. And those fluctuations affect far more than your cycle. They affect temperature, sleep, mood, and how calm or reactive your nervous system feels. Let's start with hot flashes and night sweats. Many women think a hot flash means the body is just too hot. But what is really happening is that changing estrogen levels affect the brain temperature control center. Now your brain becomes more sensitive to even small shifts in body temperature. So, something that once would not have bothered you at all now triggers your body to act like it needs to cool down fast. That is why the heat can come on suddenly, why sweating can feel intense, and why a chill can follow afterwards. Night sweats are that same process happening while you are asleep. The body is reacting to a thermostat that has become easier to trigger. That is why you can be fine one minute and suddenly feel flush the next. Now let's talk about mood swings, anxiety, and feeling more emotionally up and down. Hormones like estrogen and progesterone do not just affect reproduction. They also interact with the brain. They influence brain chemistry, stress sensitivity, and emotional steadiness. So, when those hormones are fluctuating, many women notice they feel more anxious, tearful, irritable, or less able to bounce back the way they used to. This is one reason perimenopause can feel so confusing. You may look at your life and think, nothing huge changed, so why do I feel so different? But inside the body, a great deal is changing. About 4 in 10 women have mood symptoms during perimenopause that can feel similar to PMS, and sleep problems as well as stress can make those mood changes even worse. That brings me to sleep. This week, I want to look at sleep from a different angle than last week. Yes, stress matters, but hormonally, sleep also gets disrupted because the very symptoms of this season interrupt it. If you are having night sweats, that alone can wake you up. If your mood feels more anxious or unsettled, that can make it harder to drift off to sleep. And when progesterone is lower, many women also feel less of that natural calming, settling effect that helps their body unwind. So broken sleep is often not one isolated problem. It is the result of several hormone-related shifts piling on top of each other. Then there is that overstimulated, easily irritated feeling. A lot of women describe this as, I just can't handle as much as I used to, or everything feels so overwhelming now. That feeling makes sense. When hormones are fluctuating, the nervous system can feel less buffered. And poor sleep, hot flashes, stress, and your threshold gets lower. So the problem is not that you suddenly become weak, difficult, or overly sensitive. The problem is that your system is being asked to function well while dealing with more internal disruption than people can see from the outside. So, when you look at the whole picture together, hot flashes and night sweats are linked to hormone-related changes in temperature regulation. Mood swings and anxiety are linked to hormone shifts affecting the brain and emotional stability. Sleep disruption is often the combined results of hormonal changes, vasomotor symptoms, and mood changes. And feeling overstimulated or easily irritated is often what happens when all of that stacks up at once. This is why so many women feel like they do not recognize or know their own bodies in this season, because the body is moving through a real transition, and these transitions come with real symptoms. The Menopause Society notes that hot flashes and night sweats are among the most common symptoms of the menopause transition, affecting up to 80% of women. And both the Menopause Society and the National Institute on Aging note that these symptoms can contribute to sleep and mood problems. So my hope for you this week is that you stop calling yourself crazy and begin to realize that your body has been giving you signals that deserve understanding, not dismissal. Because once you understand the pattern, you can begin to ask better questions. Notice what is being triggered. Support your body with more compassion and walk into a doctor's office more informed, confident, and with better language for what you are experiencing. If you're navigating your own relationship with food, body, or health, and would like to learn more about the Empower Her journey or join my free private Facebook group, you can find that information in the links below. And I'll see you next week right here for Mindset Monday.